I got one more question for you. What do
Yeah.
you think about my videos?
I love your videos, Bruno. I think they're fabulous. And, you know, actually it's funny. So when a lot of this pandemic started and I started following a little bit more, I'm like, hey, and then I'm like, hey, I know that person, or hey, I know that roofer. And so, I mean, and it's great. You know what? And it, like you said earlier, I used to be camera shy. I still am. Like, I'll find myself sometimes oh, like my hair's falling out right now, of my clip. But you
Well,
know,
trust me, mine too.
yeah, right. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's okay. You know, we all can be real, right? We can be real people. We're all real humans. And, but I think it's great because there's things that you'll ask or you'll talk about, and somebody else might even answer in the industry that I wasn't connected with them before. And I'm like, hey, they brought up something really great about that. I'd like to ask them a little bit more
Yeah,
about
because
that.
sometimes you end up learning things that
Yeah,
I learn things every day. Every
I
day I
do.
learn something different. I tell everyone this, in our industry, you don't need to be an expert, but you need to know the basics of everything. Being an expert, yes, I'm an expert in one or two or three things, but I'm not an expert in everything. But I do
No.
know the basics of everything, and that one makes me a little bit special because if you know what you're doing, you can at least have engage a conversation with the roofing contract. But if I don't know what I'm doing, I definitely will research that, or I'll ask someone that knows. So a lot of people don't do that. That's the sad thing, you
Yeah.
know?
The key to being a leader, is just like you said, is being able to recognize people's strengths and weaknesses and know how to use them correctly. And that's what I try and do with myself as well as others. I mean, there's a lot of things I'll be like, hey, that's not my expert, but that's yours, and you go right on ahead. And
There you go.
yeah, and when I watch your when I watch a lot of your videos, I mean, they're, you know, it's so awesome because you get to see people and you're like, hey, that guy's an expert in that. I'm going to reach out to that guy. Hey, I want to learn more about that. So,
Exactly.
so it's absolutely great. So I appreciate you for doing these
Well,
things,
thank you
and
so
support.
much.